All please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Welcome. Mr. Superintendent, District Office personnel, members of the Londonderry School Board, Mr. Parent, my fellow high school administrators, our wonderful day and evening high school teachers, friends, grandparents, parents and guardians, and our January 2014 Londonderry School District Adult Education graduates. Welcome. This is the 18th Adult Education graduation ceremony in our history. I'm Mike Dolphin, the guidance director. I've been fortunate to be a part of all of them. Many people make this program successful, those individuals to my right and to my left behind me, and obviously the families here, as well as the students with their hard work. Key individual who labors day and night to ensure that every student reaches their goal is our Adult Education Director, Mr. Gregory Warren. Mr. Warren.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome. I am proud to stand before you this evening as a part of this truly one-of-a-kind program, which has allowed these individuals to achieve their goal. They asked me if I was nervous coming down here, and I am nervous. I've known a lot of these guys for many years, and it's an exciting moment. In fact, I've known one student since he was on the playground at Matthew Thornton, and I've watched him grow up. It's been 10 years, and I'm very proud of him today. And he knows who he is. And you might be able to figure out process of elimination. But we are celebrating these guys' accomplishments. And I'd like to take the opportunity to thank the individuals that make this program really a success. And that would be the individuals to my right. These are some of the teachers and staff we have here at the school, and they do it. They make the difference. So maybe we can get a round of applause for them. Thank you. I would also like to thank the Londonderry School Board and you folks, the Londonderry School District, for supporting this program. It is a one-of-a-kind oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. One-of-a-kind program. I don't know why. I've done this in front of 45 students before. It is a great program. And these folks help support it, and every year we have support for this program. And for me, it's special because from my teaching years, a lot of students I had did not graduate from high school because there was not a program like this that existed. And I'm grateful that this program does exist. Graduates, I'm going to speak directly to you right now in a little bit. Hi, Kai. Nice to see you. You didn't make me nervous or anything. No worries. I have a headache. Thanks. Shortly, I'm going to be shaking your hands when you walk across and receive your diploma. And I want to share a short little story with you. I promise I'm not going to take too long. But some of you have gotten to know me over time, and you know that I'm a big fan of music and lyrics, and I crack a lot of jokes. A lot of people take me as a very serious person, but I do have a funny side to me, actually. And some of you get to know that, I think, as time goes on. When you see me after school, I'm a little bit different. It's from a song, and it's from my high school days. When I was a senior in high school, I'm just going to read a little verse. It's the chorus. And listen to it sometime, because it's stuck with me for 25 years. The name of the song is called Minutes to Memories. It's by John Cougar Mellencamp. He's just John Mellencamp now. It's called Minutes to Memories, and the chorus goes like this. Days turn to minutes, and minutes to memories. Life sweeps away the dreams that we have planned. You are young, and you are the future. This is the weird part. So suck it up and tough it out, and be the best you can. I was a little nervous about saying that one part, but that's what I want you guys to do, because you have persevered through so much. And you should be proud of yourselves. I admire all of you, whether you know it or not. And I think most of you do. I admire you for what you have brought to this program and what you've accomplished. So I leave you with 4 things. Number 1, follow your dreams. We all have them. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. That's Walt Disney. Okay? Believe in yourself. There are going to be people out there that are always going to try to diminish what you do. But you must believe in yourself. Okay? And you must make the most of a situation. Make good of a situation. Believe in what you've achieved tonight, right? Sacrifice. Sometimes we make sacrifices for others. Remember that. Sometimes you have to sacrifice little things to get what you want. But in the end, it's worth it. And the last one is laugh. You have to laugh in life. You let things get too serious sometimes. Be serious when you need to be serious, but laugh when you need to laugh, because sometimes it's the only way to break the tension. Okay? Those are the last words of wisdom from Mr. Warren that I leave with you. And always please come back and visit me, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Warren. In addition to a strong in-school leader, the adult education program needs a school district leader with vision, commitment to make this program a success. Our superintendent of schools is that individual. It is my pleasure to introduce Londonderry School Superintendent, Mr. Nathan Greenberg.
Good evening, everyone. Parents, grandparents, family members, and friends, welcome. Graduates, congratulations on your achievement. It is well earned and will serve you well in all of your future endeavors. Tonight, I'd like to share a little story and some thoughts with you. A psychiatrist shows her patient out and then goes to the waiting room for her next patient, whom she's never met in person. When she opens the door to the waiting room, she sees a conservatively dressed man sitting quietly with his hands folded in his lap. Seated on his head is a penguin. The psychiatrist says to herself, well, this is going to be interesting. She invites the man into the room and directs him to the patient's chair. When they are both seated, she looks at him and says, how may I help you? Immediately, the penguin pipes up, help get this guy off of me. Whether or not you laughed out loud at this, you probably caught the point. The psychiatrist and you operated within a given frame of reference and assumed the man was the patient. You saw what you expected to see, yet what you thought you saw wasn't reality. You made a natural assumption, and most of our natural assumptions, our frames of reference, serve us well as long as they reflect the real world around us. By being here tonight, you, with the assistance of your teachers and the support of family and friends, have changed your frame of reference and the frame of reference as to how others see you. Your new frame of reference is one of can-do, if given the right opportunity and support. It may not be the typical road to success, but it is your road. A road that will lead to increased opportunities for you to achieve your dreams, either for further schooling, a job, or both. Others will see a determined, focused individual who is willing to dedicate him or herself to achieving their goals. An individual that can learn and contribute either to a school and/or their place of employment. Ladies and gentlemen of the Adult Ed graduating class of January 2014, congratulations on your success now and in the future, and congratulations on creating a bright frame of reference for yourself and others to honor and cherish. All the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Greenberg. Londonderry School Board, past and present members, have always supported all of our students from preschool to adult education. They're on the board because they love kids, all of our kids. This program would not be in operation without the support of these elected officials behind me and to my left. They're all here this evening with their busy workday schedules to participate in this ceremony. It's my privilege to introduce Londonderry School Board Chairperson, Ms. Nancy Hendricks.
Thank you, Mr. Dolphin. Good evening, and welcome to all of you. It is a privilege and an honor to be with you tonight, and I want to recognize and acknowledge all who have helped you arrive at this moment. Your parents, your grandparents, your teachers, your staff, the staff, coaches, friends, neighbors, Mr. Parent, and of course, Mr. Warren. I thank all of you for your commitment to helping these students earn their high school diplomas. Graduates, must be the night for stories, because I have one to tell you too. I know that this has been a difficult and challenging road for you, and maybe this story will help you appreciate what you have accomplished for yourselves. I work at a radio station, and one day, several months ago, I happened to be leaving the building for an appointment, and I noticed that there was a young man waiting in our lobby. So, I can't help myself. I have to talk with him and come to find out he's applying for a position, a part-time production position with our company. And he was dropping off some materials. I found him to be articulate, intelligent, well-spoken, interesting, and I thought that his voice would make a nice addition to the talent that we already have. I wished him luck, and I was on my way. Several days later, I inquired with the hiring manager to see if this young man had been invited in for an interview. The hiring manager said to me, "Nancy, I would have loved to have invited him in, but I couldn't." So I bristled a little bit, thinking that perhaps the reason that he was not invited in was because he didn't have experience. So I said rather defensively, "Well, why not? It's not really any of my business. It's not even my department." And the hiring manager said to me, "Well, he doesn't have his high school diploma. And we have a company policy that all employees, at the very least, must have a high school diploma." I was disappointed for this young man. The door of opportunity closed just like that, because this individual did not have a high school diploma. That will not happen to you. Your diploma is the key, and this is just the beginning. Your hard work, your perseverance will serve you well. The doors of opportunity will be opened for you and not closed. Your circumstances and your situations are what have brought you to this program. Some of you have already faced things in the course of your lifetime that most of us will never have to face. And yet here you are. You stayed focused, you did the work, you've overcome obstacles that have gotten in your way, and you did it anyway. To me, it doesn't really matter how you start, when you start, or where you start. What matters is that you finish. You all have taken an enormous step in moving forward with your life. Graduates, I know that I speak for the entire school board when I say to you that we are proud of your achievement. Congratulations, good luck, and God bless.
Thank you, Ms. Hendricks. This graduation ceremony differs from our June ceremony at the Verizon in that we get a chance to hear from some of our teachers as well as the student speakers. So we're going to give a double whammy now with Mr. Casey Roop and Mr. Dan Alexander.
Sorry, I'm still catching my breath from going to get Kai's gown down there. But Ms. Hendricks just touched on what I was going to say, and that's opportunity. And all of you here took the opportunity to finish your diploma. I've gotten to know each of you not only through day school but night school. And there is one person who's probably pretty nervous because she thought I was interrogating her earlier today when I was asking a lot of questions about her current life. I've known her for 4 years. They were a tough first 3 years, I think. And when she was 16 and a junior, Caitlin got her license, got a car, it broke down, got another car, and Caitlin got pregnant. All of us that worked with Caitlin were very concerned that this might be the end of her school. She was really looking at all of us saying, I'm dropping out, I'm leaving, I'm done. She was going to MST, she was pursuing hairdressing, cosmetology. She didn't even finish second quarter. We're all like, Caitlin, don't do this. Finish the semester. We don't know what's going to happen. I know I sat with her mom and her dad both. We all had the same concerns, like, is Caitlin going to finish this? Well, Caitlin is just stubborn enough to prove us all wrong. And she came back spring semester of last year. And while she was pregnant, went to class, worked hard, had her baby last summer. Has a wonderful baby that her grandfather's there holding right now, Joshua. Caitlin is graduating tonight. She's already attending Continental Hair Design. At 17, finishing a semester early, worked hard, and really sees that opportunity. And I wanted to come up tonight and point that out. And I look out and I just see tons of people who worked with you throughout the years. Miss Bernard, Mr. Steph in the back. A lot of people came out to see Caitlin, not only her family, but people who've worked with her through the years. And she's a great role model for everyone, and hopefully future students who can hear how determined Caitlin was and how she sees that opportunity. So congratulations to all of you and Caitlin.
Good evening, everybody. This is one of my favorite nights of the year. I really enjoy coming up to speak for our adult ed students. I'd like to start by saying thank you to everybody to come out here and celebrate their achievement. It really means a lot to see everyone out here in the crowd because the students really deserve the recognition. Guy's like, yeah, you got that right, buddy. So anyway, I'd like to start by saying I've really had a great time working with all of your students here. I've actually had them, every single one of them, in class in one way, shape, or form, whether it was through day school or adult ed. Jesse just liked to come and hang out. He would just come to my psychology class. And reflecting on that, I think it's appropriate to talk a little bit about psychology class. In psychology class, we learned a little bit about how we tend to, as people, whether kids or adults, we tend to lie to ourselves to talk us out of things that we're scared of. We learned about defense mechanisms like denial. That's a famous one. We're all good for that one. And, we're going to try to encourage the kids to not do that because you have a lot of potential. I can see it. Everyone else here can see it. It's very obvious. Point is, you have to see it. Your vision of yourself is really what's going to take you somewhere. We can see it, but if you don't, it doesn't make a difference. If you view yourself as somehow unimportant, you're going to tend to treat yourself that way. It starts with you. You're going to make decisions that will hurt you. They'll set you back, and that you will have to own that. The opposite's also true. If you view yourself as worth success, which you are, you're going to make decisions to make that thing happen. You're going to surround yourself with people who share a similar view, and you're going to be able to actualize yourself. You're going to be able to transcend some of those things and pass them on to other people. But once again, it starts with you. A couple of lyrics that I took from a song that I like. The best life is the one you dream yourself, and the worst lie is the one that you tell yourself. Don't do it. You're better than that. Congratulations. Thank you for all coming out. Have a wonderful night.
And as I said, we have a student speaker, so I'm going to invite her up. She's got the longest commute in the history of the adult ed program. Kai Volkers from Epping, New Hampshire. Kai.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to start off telling everyone that I am not late. You are all early. I wanted everyone to look around, especially you guys. The people sitting next to you are your friends. They're the people that you walked the same halls with, sat at the same desks with, and did or didn't do the same homework. And we all started as different people. We all started in different places, and we're all sitting here now. And that's a huge deal. What matters is that we're all here together. We all did it. We did the work, and we showed up. Well, to most of them. And we all hit that point where we asked ourselves, why are we doing this? Why are we putting ourselves through all this stress and turmoil and drama? Well, the reason why is because I'm sure as you're sitting here, you're feeling it. You're feeling that achievement, the pride, and you don't feel that every day. Some of us don't know where we're going, and I'm guilty of that. But some of us know exactly where we're going, and that's amazing. And no matter where our futures take us, or what they have us doing, we will always have the memories that we made here together with us as high school graduates. So, good luck.
Greg. And now for the graduates. So we want to recognize the students individually. We're going to call their names and have them go to get their diplomas, return to their seats, because we're not done even with that. We do want to mention that Tyler David O'Halloran couldn't make it this evening, so we want to recognize him. So when I call your names, please proceed to Mr. Alexander and Mr. Warren and get your diplomas. Nathan Luke Bonanno. Maisie Miranda Cooper. Alexis Ray Kreitz. Holly Rachel Gage. Jesse Aaron Huntress. Jacob Philip Olson. Brandon Michael Renault. Caitlin Ann Rossio. Owen Mark Thayer. Kai Merrill Volkers. And I'll introduce Mr. Warren again.
Yeah, lucky you. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it? That's okay. Well, in closing, I would just like to say that Alexis has caused a lot of the gray hairs in my beard. I didn't have all these when I came here 6 years ago. So, but thank you for that. And I do want to say in all sincerity that it's been an honor to watch you develop into the young adults that are sitting right here before me. Through the good times and the bad, we've all had them. Most of you started out not liking me too much, probably. And that's okay. I like you all. As I look around the room, I think about much of the experiences we've had. And we've laughed. I like that one. We've disagreed. We've had difficult conversations. You've listened to me rant about being on time, don't be late, right? How many times have you heard that? A lot. You guys are snickered at me. That's okay. Smiled, and even times behind closed doors shed a tear. But that's between you and I. And that's okay. That's what makes this moment so special. And along with all of the individuals that are in this room, your parents, all your friends, I can see some of your friends sitting right over there in the middle, that all come out to support you. Kudos to them. All your family members, we're all proud of you. Remember this day. Okay? At this time, graduates, I'd like you to please rise to your feet. Grasp your tassel and move your tassel from the right to the left. You are now officially graduates. Thank you for joining us this evening. Have some refreshments. Graduates, that concludes